Welcome to Plan for Success. In this fast track course, we focused on the core components of understanding when and why you eat, slowing down and stopping when you're full. We hope that by now you are really immersed in the Eatiful Method and that you've had time to complete the journal prompts and practice the method when you eat. You may already be seeing marvellous changes and even weight loss results. You certainly will have if you've been slowing your eating and stopping when full. For some people, a week spent focusing on their eating habits can be transformational. In just a week, many people are already building new habits and have done away with concepts like cleaning their plates forever. We hope you're enjoying being in control of the food you eat and that you're enjoying it more. As you come to the end of the Eatiful Go course, this module helps you plan what to do next and how to take everything you've learned in the past few days and build them into your routine for life. Let's get started by setting a goal. For many, goal setting is easy. When it comes to weight loss, it's a number on the scales. To us, successful goal setting for weight loss is so much more. Indeed, the first rule in Eatiful is to set a goal. Let's recap. This needn't be a number on the scale, although it can be. It could be a personal goal, like feeling comfortable playing with your child at the beach, or a health goal, like having more energy and feeling more vibrant, or a clothing goal, like feeling great in your favorite dress. Having a goal will help you remember why you want to eat eatifully and at every meal and snack time. We like to help people set goals that are more about what they'll be able to do and how they will feel after they've lost weight as opposed to a number on the scales. But ultimately, you're in control, so do what feels right for you. To set your goal, think about the future and visualize what life will be like when you've lost your unwanted weight. If you're just starting a weight loss journey, it's okay to set a small goal. What's important is that your goal is inspiring and that it helps you prove to yourself that you can achieve amazing things regularly. If you have any sort of serious weight you'd like to lose, you're unlikely to want to start with a big scary goal. It's absolutely fine to treat the goal setting exercise as your chance to set your first goal. Set both a numerical goal because it can be measured and an emotional goal that describes how you feel, because that's what brings your goal to life. By setting, achieving, and building on your goals, you'll be well on your way to sustainable weight loss. Make a commitment. Hopefully, you will have discovered the amazing power of eatful eating in the last few days. You will have experienced in your first few days that you can eat whatever you like and enjoy food and then stop eating it at the point of fullness. You will have discovered just how amazing it is that you can leave unwanted food behind. You've been in learning mode and practicing, but what comes next when there's no module to watch? We're here to support you, but we want you to be able to keep going with your journey. But day to day, you need to be able to slow down, listen to your body, and stop when full. And a great way to do this is to make a commitment or a decision to eat eatifully. A decision or a commitment is one mindset hack that works wonders. For many of us who've tried to lose weight before or failed or succeeded but then put weight back on, we may blame our failure on indecision. Diets that simply don't work or are too restrictive and are therefore impossible to stick to are the biggest culprit, but trying is responsible too. Unless you're committed to doing something, you're leaving room to say, I tried, but it was too hard, or I tried and lost a bit, but then I stopped, or whatever. Trying also implies that something's hard and that the reasonable expectation is for failure. By trying, you're admitting that you probably won't achieve your goal. In fact, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. But committing to something, anything, including weight loss, and actually then going and doing it, on the other hand, is all powerful. Having committed to something, you will make it happen. It simply will happen as the commitment has been made. So unless you commit to something, you're not committing to anything whatsoever. You now know of the power of Eatiful, the power of mindful eating. You know that the rules are simple, enabling you to eat less food, enjoy it more, and lose weight. You know what works for weight loss, and you know all of this can work for you, but you have to continue to eat eatifully for it to work. The best way to do that is to make a commitment. We recommend you commit while journaling and do it today. A key consideration is time. Time is really important when you want to make any sort of transformation, especially weight loss. Mindful and slow eating requires you to make time to consider what you eat and, through the process of eating, how you feel. You need to spend more time thinking and eating slowly. The process should simply take a little longer. Don't see this as a problem. Instead, understand that you're simply spending time on yourself. See it like giving yourself a gift of time to ensure your happiness and success. We want to introduce you to the idea of test and learn. In other fields, it's fine to experiment, to not have all the answers and to explore. It's the same in this journey. If you see your health or weight loss journey as yours, you will recognize that some things will work better than others, and that it's good to try lots of things and then hone the things that really work for you. What works for you is unlikely to work for your best friend or even your twin sister, and finding the right approach requires some trial and error. So it's important to define your goals, experiment with different approaches, measure your progress, and learn from what works and what doesn't work for you, and then adapt accordingly. Eatiful is designed to offer lots of concepts, tips, and mindset hacks, and it comprises 10 rules. However, some of its concepts may resonate more with you than others. Some rules will be easier for you to adhere to than others, and that's okay. This is not an all or nothing kind of program. The Eatiful Method is not like a diet that you can only bear to stick to for a short time. Rather, it's an approach you can adopt and adapt for your whole life. So how you adopt Eatiful will be personal to you. You can follow every rule or decide which ones have the biggest impact for you and just follow those. See these next few weeks as a test and learn phase. Test it out and learn and adapt it to suit you. Tracking also engenders accountability. Don't worry too much about getting weighed. Weights can vary wildly between weigh-ins due to a whole variety of reasons. What matters more is progress over a much longer period of time. As Eatiful, we see progress in two ways: weight, which is less important, and happiness and control and enjoyment of food, which is much more important. Weekly journaling gives you a chance to consider your progress in both these areas. So track your progress at the same time each week, perhaps on a weekend morning when you have a little more time to yourself. Manage bumps in the road. Falling off the proverbial horse is expected from time to time. Are you raring to go right now? Do you feel super positive, like nothing can stop you? We encourage you, do start right away. But whatever the reason, most people fall off the horse at some point for some reason. And as we fall off, we forget to go back to basics, and we forget the rules, and we start eating too fast, eating when we're not hungry, and choosing food that's not worthy of us, and so on. Please don't feel at this stage like there's no point in embarking on your journey if you're going to fall off the horse at some point. We have good news. Getting back on is easy. The good news is that if you do fall off and then get back on, you will have learned that falling off isn't the end of the world. It certainly isn't the end of your journey, and nothing's going to stop you. If you find yourself falling off the horse, then do these things. Go back to basics and read the Eatiful Method. Write a journal entry on how it feels to have fallen off. Revisit your goals. Renew your commitment to eating eatifully. Celebrate success. It's so important to reflect often on your accomplishment so that you realize how far you've come. If you've been eating eatifully for a long time, your achievements will be big, like losing a lot of weight, redefining your relationship with food, and so on. But it is also important to celebrate the achievements you've already made in just the first few days on the Eatiful Method. For example, celebrate the fact that you've committed to eating eatifully. This is huge. You've decided. You've committed. This is happening. Celebrate that you drank a glass of water before a meal. Celebrate that you selected foods that were worthy of you. Celebrate that you ate slowly. Celebrate that you left some food on your plate and stopped eating when you're full. Celebrate that you're getting into journaling. Celebrations are important, and we don't mean that, oh, I've lost 2 pounds so I can celebrate with a takeaway sort of celebration. We mean that just taking time to acknowledge success. If you like, you can share your successes, or if you like, you can keep them to yourself, at least for now. In time, other people will start to congratulate you as they start to see changes in how you eat and how you are with yourself. At Eatiful, we absolutely and unashamedly celebrate weight loss because our members have wanted to lose weight and we know we're able to help them lose it. And we know the transformational effect weight loss can have on every aspect of someone's life. We also celebrate that our members are genuinely enjoying food more, and by doing that, they're finding a weight loss method that they can do for life without feeling any sort of restriction or deprivation. What will you celebrate?